What's going on, guys? David here, Diecast Life and Death. Welcome back to another riveting display. Question. So today, statement before the question, because then, yeah. So I was, unboxing stuff and, putting it away in the kitchen and, the right room or whatever. This goes here, this goes there. Well, I kind of ran into an ore, a vein of, cars. And so, the jammers that we're, have my older stuff that's been, in storage for a while. Guys, I found, and hold on, before I answer that question or make that statement, I can see more boxes that have the jammers in them. I just can't get to them yet. I gotta, get stuff out of the way. It's all the way. Yeah, it's and I'm here. But this find today was 40 jammers. Yep. Let me squeak off here. 40 jammers, guys. And if you do that 40 times, that's 1,920. Oh, yeah, cars. So we're going to make these short. We're going to, zoom on through. First one is a little husky. And there's your base, in case you want any details off of that. But this is and there was no casting date on it that I could find, but made in Britain. But they call this the Volkswagen pickup truck, and it is a T1 pickup truck. I mean, I get that, but this thing, if I remember correctly, and if I have it wrong, and I'll always admit I can be wrong. But this little guy telescopes, and he comes up. And I think this was so a cameraman could get up in here and, be in the infield of the racetrack, and they could, I don't know. That's what I remember understanding from a long time ago. But fantastic little shape. Got the gray plastic wheels right there. Just a, an old piece. You can go to anybody's channel and see stuff that's, that they got off the peg yesterday. But so this next one is a another Matchbox, old Matchbox, number 34. It's got the little sunroof on it. You have the little opening doors here. Let me try and get my finger in there. Don't break it off like you did the Mustang, Dave. Okay. But you have your little kitchenette table thing in there. Yeah. Beautiful little model. One thing about Matchbox back in the day. Whoa, what is that? Hang on. Oh, it's just a cast. It's in part of the casting. Okay, it's not a. I thought it was like a holy cow, but their castings were really precise. The lines on these things are just, and they're delicate. I mean, yeah, just different. On to the next one. And this is her sister. But this one is this one was the low roof version, and this one is the high roof version. And the only difference between this one and that one was this upper set of windows. And I think this one was more expensive to make, or maybe they had a problem with the plastic forming correct. I don't know, but this is a much harder to get model than the one with the low roof. And this one was actually came out first. But there's your turn it around, Dave. It's a Matchbox. But there's your base on it. Same opening door, same kitchen table. Okay, next one. This one was from 1969 casting, so 1970 production, and we're moving to the old Hot Wheels Beach Bomb Redline with the surfboards that Don't break it, David. There you go, right there. But in the Spectre Flame green with really nice Redline wheels. Here's your base. Got the old hot rod exposed Volkswagen motor sticking right there. But beautiful little model. Yeah. Next, it's this one. So, and remember, guys, I don't do the models in like I didn't pick the little silver, these guys because they were the older ones. I do them by basically the year that the vehicle, not the casting, but the year of the model was made. You know what I mean? So, like, if it was the '65 Mustang, I don't care if it was made yesterday, it would come first. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So this one's a Johnny Lightning out of 1994 casting. So this was a '95 release. And if I remember correctly, this Aqua was the first time I had ever seen the Johnny Lightning, make the bus, because it was in my jammer, all the way at the front of the Johnny Lightnings, and I kind of start them, at the oldest, yeah. So, but there's your base details. And if I'm wrong on this one being the first Johnny Lightning, and like I said, guys, I'm not a walking encyclopedia, but my memory serves me. I do believe this was the first one that they had come out. Move that one there. Oops, missed one. There we go. And then this is another Johnny Lightning. Same, but really nice, just red and white, basic. They didn't cast in a rear bumper. So I guess this was kind of like Californiaized because there's no front bumper either. So, kind of smoothed or, whatever. But pretty little model. Next, we're moving back to Matchbox for a minute. Yep. So this one was a 98, casting. So 99. In this just nice green, got the little curtains on the windows there, the open sunroof. What does that sticker say? Oh, nothing. It's just the outdoors kind of camping looking stuff. Yeah. Okay, you go there. Next one, we're staying with Matchbox for a minute. We're moving back to Hot Wheels and some other stuff here. But here's another version of the same van in this red and white with the "We have visitors. They are here." Just a neat little, see the bumpers. That's what I mean by the other one didn't have bumpers. This, should have had bumpers, but. Get you on the inside there. Got the old red interior. Next one. Hey Richie, can we get a pizza? Yeah, I got your pizza coming, pal. But this is the Richie's Pizza version. And I think the pizza's going to get a little bit, wind on it. But, not a bad looking little piece. Next one is the Action Radar, which I don't know what that. I guess this is a storm, chasing vehicle. And yeah, you want to be chasing a storm in a car that lets the hail and the rain in the top, guys. But hey, I don't design them. I just have them. Oh, and like I was saying, so since I found 1,920 cars today, if anybody wants to buy a collection, you just let me know. Oh, I'll be honest, I'm feeling a little bit, overwhelmed. So next one is another Matchbox, same model, just different decos. VW Transporter. And this was later. I mean, I don't think they changed the casting. No, they didn't. But I mean, this was a later release. So I would say this was at least, 2003, 2004 release, something like that. And if you know the answer to that, throw it down below. I love comments. But and you can tell this one is, no, shut up, Dave. Yeah, no, I have to tell you. So you notice on these old Matchbox, the doors are on this side. But on this newer Matchbox, the doors are on this side. Why is that, Dave? Well, I can answer that. See, back in, you always want these doors opening up on the side at the curb where you get in and out of the car. Well, this is a right-hand drive. So your parking side would be over here. Well, this is not a right-hand drive. This is a US spec version. Which would then, this would be the curb side when you pull up and let the old kids out. Just a little fact, fun little tidbit of information. And I don't know why I bought this one, but that's okay. I can say that with a lot of them because it was just kind of a cool piece, but I don't know. Coca-Cola. And this is a premium, so it has the rubber tires with the painted red canvas there on the top. But basically the model's the same. A little bit more detail because it was a premium one. And this one does come with the, the chrome base, so your bumpers are chrome rather than being, white or brown or whatever. But, dual colored taillights with the amber turn signals. Yeah. And the chrome down the side and across the V with the silver and the logo on the front. Just another neat little piece. And I'm not a big Coca-Cola collector. Yeah. So next one, we're going back in time, but the van, the model is actually, you know what I'm saying, the year model. But this was a 1976 casting of the VW camper. It's called the Dorm Mobile, but it's not. And I'll explain that in a minute. But so as you can see, the sliding door is on this side. So this is a European right-hand drive. But just a pizza van, we deliver. I just like sharing these old cars with you guys. Metal base, painted metal base, but metal base nonetheless. But there's your stuff on the bottom in case you want to see. Oh, with all that snow in the background, this is a little bit dicey. So this is a Johnny Lightning. Well, yeah. Of the T1. And this one was a casting date of 2002. So this was out in 03. Of this just nice, non-metallic. This is a really vintage color for Volkswagen. And the white bumpers are really nice. That's what they, it's not stark white. It's like an eggshell white. And that's done very nicely. What is that? I'll have to try and get in there with a Q-tip and get that off, but I won't bore you. There's the inside of the bed. There's your base details. Yeah, got to get through this one. We're on track. We are on track. So this next one is another Matchbox. Sorry, I got one out of order. But this is a really nice looking, this is another premium. But, instead of having, stuff all over the side of it, it's just like the Coca-Cola one did. This is just your road going VW. Yeah. There's your, there you go. Got it. Okay, now we're gonna go back into the 1970 casting. So, and that would be right. So 71, um, or even late 1970. But this is a Matchbox dorm mobile, and you say, well, what? Why is that one not a dorm mobile, but this one is? Well, because the dorm mobile dorm. hmm You could sleep in it. It was a little camper, and the little top would come up, and these other ones didn't have the top that came up. And they had the this one is just a solid roof van, but they still use the same base. So I guess, yeah. So that one gets just thrown in, but you got your old surfboards on the back. And this was the transitional time for for Matchbox. Um, these little skinny little super fast wheels. Well, so at the time, this would have been the replacement for this casting. And you see it had the skinny little plastic wheels on it. Well, so they had already developed the casting on this and whatnot when Hot Wheels had come out and became so popular, and they had to like strike back and figure out something. So these are the first super fast, on the old wire axle, um, and but they couldn't use the fat tires because this bottom tool had already been. So these little skinny ones, um, you know, they're quick, but they weren't a Redline, but fun. I mean, fun little cars to play with. All right, you get off the screen. Next one, a little bit harder to find. Same bus, Dormobile. Sorry, in this turquoise with the same super fast base. Yeah, pretty little car. And guys, like I said, I haven't seen these in years. I mean, years. So if I stall on a car, I apologize. It's because I'm enjoying looking at it too. So here's another Matchbox, and this was a 2007. Yeah. So this was a new tool in 2007. So 2008, and I still think they use this one to this day. Or I don't. I haven't. Don't don't quote me on that. But same, they still use the same wheel to this day. But it shows that it has a little top, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's not an opener. Cost cutting, guys. Cost cutting. Um, and then just nice orange um, with the cream top there. If I'm zipping too fast, I apologize, guys. I'm trying to keep these short because I got 1,920 of these things to get through. Before I even start with the cars that I haven't even got to yet, and before I start with new stuff I've gotten. But so this is a 1981 casting of a Hot Wheels Sonnigan, and there's your base, and you get the little motorcycle on the back there. And the little tops slide up on this. So when you were using it for the old camper, you could stand up inside and kind of walk around. I mean, you're not going to go for like a hike in there, but excuse me. But these are not easy to find in this condition. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here. Next one, and we've only got four more after this one, guys. So we have the same Sonnigan, but in the blue with the lighter blue on the top. And this time you get a tan, instead of that dark brown, you get the tan motorcycle. And you got this little, I didn't point out it, but this little thing up here is where you could throw like luggage, and the wind would right over it. But there's no post on the front of this because the headlights are part of the base and the grill. So when it clips in on this one, and then you have the post on the back side. And same thing, top does come up on it. Like I said, another one that's this color is hard to find. All these Hunnigans are hard to find, but then this blue one, I was really stoked when I found it. This next one is a Matchbox 2001 casting, and this was of the modern Volkswagen bus. So what do they call this? They call it the Volkswagen Microbus. Yep, and it's really pretty metallic, metallic red with the silver. And you don't really see many of these driving around, but they exist. They do. There's your base. We're almost done. Almost done. Changing gears. Changing gears. This was a 2007 casting of the 1974 Volkswagen Thing. The plane, boss, the plane. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Okay, Tattoo. Shut up, Dave. But, this was a very, really done well model of this, the Thing. Proportionate, they were fat. And this Volkswagen actually made this this car during the it was basically a military vehicle, and then they turned it into a civilian little guy. Yeah. Second to the last car, guys. Hang in there. Thank you for staying with me on this. Another Thing, different wheel style. The baby blue with the old white interior. Details up front. Details on the back. Where this one didn't have. Yep, it did. Sorry. But just guys, I like bringing stuff to the table that's a little bit different, and I hope that you all. I hope y'all are enjoying. If you are, guys, if you are liking what you're seeing and hearing, I ask you to please subscribe. We're just getting started. I got 1,920 more cars to go through before I get to anything else, and that's just 1/64th, and that's those 1,900, and I got more boxes of those that we have a pile. We got a pile, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and give me some comments, guys. I think I need to get rid of the snow because it's getting hard. Because then I have to go through this whole thing of moving all the cars around so I can get a swing shot. That. Hang on. For those of you that want to see I'll pan out and you guys can see the whole thing. But if I didn't have the snow up there, I'd be able to, do it. I'd be able to put the cars in a place where I wouldn't have to move them on and off the platform. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on the old comments below. What should I do? What should I do? Right, we're almost done. We're almost done. Almost there, guys. Flip you right there. You go here. Stay out of the snow. It's not a snow day. You get over there. Over there. Over there. And we'll bring you over here. We'll even it out. Let's see if I can get everybody in there. Almost. There we are. Guys, we're under 30 minutes on this one. We did really well. We will see you on the next episode. This was one half of a jammer, so we'll do the other half of another jammer, at another time. Guys, have a safe rest of your day, and if I don't talk to you before then, have a blessed Thanksgiving. Guys, bye.